Good day, my fellow styrene craftsmen. Today we are going to look at the new Hobby Boss SU-30MKK Flanker G in 1/48 scale. As you can see, it's going to be a big aircraft, 470mm length, 315mm wingspan. Of course, it's going to white out. There we go. 2 sets of decals, tiny little photo etch, Chinese markings. Full complement of weapons. Yeah. It's a big kit. The box is bigger than the SU-27, but smaller than the SU-34. And for those of you interested in Russian aircraft, this will keep the collection going. So, let's take a look. Sorry this review's a little bit delayed. It's been a hectic couple weeks. Alright, fuselage. Now, I've already looked at the fuselage and I've compared it to the SU-27, and I should probably do a comparison video of the SU-27, the SU-34. But the detail, I feel the detail on this one is better than the SU-27. It just seems a little crisper, a little more tightly engraved. You can see it's designed for the 2-seat variant. Very nice detail, rivets, panel lines underneath, engine bays, intakes. Alright, let's start with the intakes, shall we? Okay. Nicely detailed. The inside. Up in the front, where you're going to see it from the front end, there are no ejector pins. Except these little tiny ones right there that I just saw on camera that you can barely see in person. And they're raised, so they'll be easy to take down. Back, at the back end of it, there's a bunch of ejector pins. So there's 4 raised ones here and 6 ones back here that you're probably not going to have to worry about. FOD covers, compressor blades, landing gear bay doors. I'm guessing this is for the landing gear bays. Those are the doors. Good detail. Very nice. Cockpits in here. Actually, I think this is a cockpit for the SU-27 because it's a single. So yeah, there's the cockpit. Let's do it this way. There's the cockpit. Like I said, that's a single, so there's either another part to it for the back, or it's for the SU-27. They just kept the part on there. You got closed or open nozzles, canards, speed brake. No ejector pin marks in there. 2 speed brakes. Again, different versions. See? That's what I was looking for. The 2-seat cockpit. and looks like the inside of the speed brake. So you got a very nicely detailed two-person cockpit. These are the side panels. I'm guessing these are the instrument panels, or maybe they're just, actually these are probably for the back of the ejector seats. Very tiny detailed antennas with a landing gear or the air brake strut. There we go. Very, very nice detail. If you're like me, you're just going to buy the Edward PE set, but you don't really have to with that cockpit. The buttons are all nice. Raised. I'd have to get out my book to see if they're accurate. Landing gear parts. I'm guessing these are for around the canopy. I could be wrong. The landing gear parts, very nice. No real, I guess a little bit of burring on there. So this might be the front landing gear bay, but I could be wrong. A couple more detailed side panels right there. Yep, it's getting time to invest in a better camera, I think. But all in all, very good detail. As you would expect from these SUs the Hobby Boss has been releasing, they've been doing an extremely good job. Turn it over so you can see the canopy rail detail. Good, crisp, light and refreshing, crisp and clean, and no caffeine. Sorry, old commercial coming into my head. Alright. Tails, ailerons, knife. Sorry, I'm not as fast with my knife. I'm more of a coward than the rest of the guys. I'm not going to slice through and risk my fingers. I need my fingers to model. So, tails come in halves, put together. Ailerons and flaps come in halves, put together. Wheel, these look like the hubs, not the actual tires. Tires are probably rubber. We'll take a gander at that. But look at that great detail on the tails. Let's try to see if this works better. Look at that nice detail. All those rivets on the rudder. Tiny little antennas, which you're going to have to be careful with when you're... Actually, they're probably static dischargers. But you're going to have to be careful with them when you put it together in your painting. You'll also be replacing them. Oh, I think I was wrong. Those were the elevators. These are the tails. Sorry, my bad. These are the tails. Again, more static dischargers. And whatever other components stick out of the tail. Sorry for my mistake saying those are the tails. Those are the elevators. These are the tails, and the detail is still amazing. And remember, this is a Sprue review, so I don't know how this builds up. I'm probably going to start with the SU-27 in March and work my way through the whole SU line over the next few years. There you go. Exquisite detail. Very nice. Lots of weapons. I wish I knew the name of them, but if you freeze the side of the box, it'll tell you the name of them. They're in halves. It's the same, pretty much, as the SU-27 and the SU-34. Pylons, the weapons. We've got 4 sprues of weapons, and then pylons and electronic control devices, laser guiding systems and such. But very nicely detailed, just as they are in all the other SU kits Hobby Boss has done. So we're going to let those go. I'm going to see detailed one. My SU-34 has got detailed weapons review. This is some more of the cockpit, and it looks like the FOD part for the wheel. So, these are the instrument panels, and the detail is amazing. This is going to go over the front end where the HUD is. This is the front wheel strut, front wheel hubs. This is the excellent FOD cover. Inside of the front wheel bay door. It's all looking very nice. Check out the detail in those instrument panels. I'm sure there's decals that come with it, and you can make that up nice without any of the PE. Over here, great engraving on that. Like I said, that's going to go for the front wheels. And even the little part that's got the heads-up display on it. Really nice. Hobby Boss just keeps stepping up their game, in my opinion. I could be wrong. Others may disagree with me, and that's okay. It's a hobby. It's not life or death. I love the one-piece nose. There is a very minute, I mean barely see a very minute seam line. And this is where you can fill up all the weight for the front end so it's not a tail sitter. But I like that. Very good nose. What else we got in here? The ejector seats. I completely forgot about ejector seats. 2 sprues, obviously, 2 seats. Nice detail. I'd probably still go with resin just because resin's got a little more detail, but you wouldn't have to. The belts are in there, molded in. There's nice engraving for the seat cushions. Nice engraving for the back rails. You've got your control sticks. So yeah, it's not a requirement. This could build up nicely. Come on. You did it a minute ago. There we go. So yeah. If you're a resin ejector seat guy, of course you're going to go with the resin. If not, or you just don't want to pay the extra expense, or you think it's not going to be seen very much, those will do just fine. These are control surfaces. I'm guessing these are the rudders. But again, 2 sprues, rudders in halves, may have a seam, may not. Nice detail. What can you say? That hasn't already been said. Beautiful, beautiful parts. Put these away. Alright, let's start looking at some clear parts. Ooh, that one's full of air too. So that one's been protected nicely. Or it could be because I'm at 10,000 feet and everything fills with air up here. Surprised how many potato chip bags explode on the way back up the mountain. One-piece canopy. It does have a center seam and a little bit of a scuff right there, but it's very clear. Nice raised part, so it's going to be easy to mask off, but it does have a center seam and it's ridged right there, so you'll be cleaning that up, but it's on the outside, so it won't be too much of a problem. There are numerous videos on how to clean up a center seam. Paul's got one. They're all over the place. And another clear parts, another bag full of air. This is going to be the front of the cockpit. Oh, and I like how it's got, the frame is so nice. Excuse my cat, she thinks she needs to play in my box. But yeah. Excellent, excellent detail. There we go. Very nice detail, very clear, and it does have a center seam too. So you have to clean that up as well. But very nice. Rubber wheels, either love them or hate them. Hard to do weight on. But you get resin ones if you want, or you just use these. And a clear sprue of lights and various parts for the fuselage. Alright. Let me take care of this cat. And we can start on the instructions and the decals. Alright. They are releasing a T-29E1 heavy tank. Sorry, can't move the camera. And that's what we're reviewing. Another Mustang's coming out. This one looks like the Korean War Mustang. A couple of nice Russian trucks. Excellent. We've got here weapons color callouts and decal markings. And paint callout. Mr. Hobby Vallejo, Model Master, Tamiya, Humbrol. Does anyone outside the UK use Humbrol? I don't know. But when it clears up, freeze this and you can see the paint callouts for the weapons. There you go. And the markings and paint callouts for. It doesn't have any real squadron information, but you've got a light colored one and a dark colored one. It's got the blue. I'd probably do the blue because I love the blue scheme, but we'll see when we get around to it. I may be tired of blue schemes by then. Color callouts for the gray one. Color callouts for the blue one. Instructions, typical Hobby Boss instructions. Sprue map. Does have this little photo etch, mainly mirrors, a couple of handles. Rubber tires, PE, 2 decal sheets, one for the interior of the weapons and one for the markings. Cockpit first, landing gear, installing everything into the upper, bringing the fuselage halves together. Almost looks like you have to have the wheels in right away because you got to put this cover down on there, and those weren't canopy rails, those are for the front landing gear bay. So yeah, you have to have the front landing gear in while you're painting it and everything. That's no fun. And those may not have been FOD covers, those just may be what belongs in there that's adjustable. Let the airflow in and out. I'm not a Sequoia expert. Putting the nose on, putting the rear wheels on. See, the rear wheels you can wait till after you're painted, but not the front wheels. Kind of sucks. Almost missed a page. Canopy, open or closed. And then you start on the weapons. Pylons, the weapons, and the layout. You pretty much have everything on this. Outer pylons are getting the R73s, and then on the inner pylons, everything else can go. Very nice. Decals. Lately, Hobby Boss's decals have been very good. Sometimes they're cartographed, sometimes they're not. Let's take a gander. And they're one of them that covers them with 2 pieces of tape to keep them safe, which is good. So, there's, like I said, there's the instrument panel decals. They're one piece, all these. So, you can try to get them in there with Solvaset or microset, or you can cut them apart and put them in there individually. That's where a good punch set comes in. There's a good review on ISM for a punch set that Paul bought. Check that out. There you go. Then all the stencil data, weapons. These, it shows which weapons these go on. These are for the R27, R73. This is all the stencil data for the aircraft itself. And it's not as obnoxious as some of the other ones. Like the SU-27, it's got a lot of stencil data. Alright. They are not cartographed. They are made by Hobby Boss themselves, but they're in register. You've got numbers for any aircraft you want to do, more stencil data. So yeah, they're not bad. So, there we go, ladies and gentlemen. We've reviewed this beautiful SU-30MKK Flanker G. We'll be doing a build review down the line, and I'll be figuring out how to make my camera stay straight during that time. So, thanks for watching. Check us out on the ISM live show, usually Tuesdays and Fridays at 7:30 UK time, 1:30 Central Standard Time, and every point in between. And then I got a Rust tutorial coming up and a bunch of other videos, so thanks for watching. Take care. And subscribe if you like, and let me know what you think of my Sprue review. Thanks everybody, and have a great day.